The Shadow That Stayed. Carlos Carrasquero. The girl walked slowly along the middle of the empty street, her shoes tapping softly against the cracked stones. The town had once been full of life. Wooden doors hung loose on their hinges. Windows stared out like hollow eyes. A wagon lay tipped on its side near the well, its wheel half buried in dust. Grass had begun to grow between the stones where people once hurried through the market. Above her, a vast shadow moved quietly across the ground. It stretched over rooftops and broken fences, dark and slow like a drifting cloud. Whenever the girl stepped forward, the shadow slid forward with her. When she paused to look at something interesting, the shadow settled gently over the street. But the girl did not seem afraid. She wandered happily through the empty town as though it were a playground built just for her. She peeked into a bakery, whose shelves still smelled faintly of flour and ash. She climbed onto the stone edge of the fountain and looked down at the dry basin where a few pale leaves rested. The great shadow shifted above her the entire time, always following. She found a small wooden toy horse lying beside the doorway of a ruined house. Its paint had faded and one wheel was gone, but she picked it up anyway and rolled it along the ground. "Hello, horse," she said cheerfully. Her voice echoed gently between the silent buildings. She continued walking until she reached the town square. The old statue in the center had fallen long ago, leaving only its stone pedestal behind. The girl climbed onto it and turned in a slow circle, looking at the empty streets stretching away in every direction. The shadow above her grew darker as something enormous passed across the sun. Still, the girl smiled, though the smile slowly softened. She looked down at the toy horse in her hands. Then she sighed. "Well," she said quietly, her voice small in the empty square. "No people around." For a moment, the wind whispered through the broken houses. Then, a deep voice rolled gently through the air. "You are not alone." The girl froze. Her head slowly lifted toward the sky. The shadow above her shifted, not like a cloud now, but like something alive. The great darkness folded and moved, and the shape of vast wings passed across the sun. A long golden eye appeared far above, watching her carefully. The girl blinked. High in the sky, circling slowly over the ruined town, flew a dragon so large its wings covered the streets with shadow. Its scales shone faintly where sunlight touched them. Smoke drifted softly from its nostrils as it glided in wide, silent circles. "I have been here the whole time," the dragon said. The girl stared up at it, surprised for only a moment. Then she smiled again. "Oh," she said happily. "That was you?" The dragon lowered its great head slightly as it passed overhead. "I follow you," it said, "so nothing else will." The girl waved her small hand toward the sky. "Well, thank you," she said. And with the dragon circling above her like a moving sky, the little girl climbed down from the pedestal and continued exploring the empty town.